We're starting with breaking updates coming in. The political war of words has intensified, with the Congress party taking its criticism of the External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar to a new level. The Congress spokesperson Pawan Khera has referred to the External Affairs Minister as Parajay Shankar, a term implying defeat and failure, suggesting that India's foreign policy under his leadership has fallen short. This jibe comes at a time when India is being praised globally for the success of Operation Sindoor, a high-stakes evacuation mission that has drawn international acclaim. Now, Operation Sindoor is being hailed across the world, and on the other hand, you have the Congress party taking a dig.
के साथ एक और नवरत्न है आपके कैबिनेट में, क्या नाम है, पराजय शंकर। अब पराजय शंकर चुप हैं बहुत दिनों से। पराजय शंकर चुप इसलिए हैं कि बेचारों को बोला जाता है अभी आप जवाब दो, फिर जवाब देते हैं तो ट्रोल हो जाते हैं। आप हो सकते हैं पराजय शंकर, ये देश कभी पराजित नहीं हो सकता, भले ही इसका विदेश मंत्री पराजय शंकर हो। के साथ एक और नवरत्न है आपके कैबिनेट में, क्या नाम है, पराजय शंकर। अब पराजय शंकर चुप हैं बहुत दिनों से। पराजय शंकर चुप इसलिए हैं कि बेचारों को बोला जाता है अभी आप जवाब दो, फिर जवाब देते हैं तो ट्रोल हो जाते हैं। आप हो सकते हैं पराजय शंकर, ये देश कभी पराजित नहीं हो सकता, भले ही इसका विदेश मंत्री पराजय शंकर हो। के साथ एक और नवरत्न है आपके कैबिनेट में, क्या नाम है, पराजय शंकर। अब पराजय शंकर चुप हैं बहुत दिनों से। पराजय शंकर चुप इसलिए हैं कि बेचारों को बोला जाता है अभी आप जवाब दो, फिर जवाब देते हैं तो ट्रोल हो जाते हैं। आप हो सकते हैं पराजय शंकर, ये देश कभी पराजित नहीं हो सकता, भले ही इसका विदेश मंत्री पराजय शंकर हो।
My colleague Mohit is joining us on the broadcast with the details. Mohit, by making these statements, and the Congress party has been unrelenting in the same, from Rahul Gandhi making claims that Trump called and ensured and said Narendra surrender, from that dig coming in from Rahul Gandhi, to now this dig coming in from Pawan Khera against the External Affairs Minister Parajay Shankar is what he has called him. The BJP has called it out, saying time and again that this is not a target of the government, but you're questioning Operation Sindoor.
Well, yes, in fact, Pratibha, we have seen, as you rightly pointed out, that the Congress leaders, including Rahul Gandhi and other leaders, they have been making certain statements which are very derogatory in nature when it comes to the Prime Minister or the other post. And now we see that how Pawan Khera, senior Congress leader, he has also come out and he has called S. Jaishankar as Parajay Jaishankar. Now, the Congress party is questioning that why exactly the ceasefire was agreed upon by India, and they are also saying that why exactly the government or the Prime Minister is not coming out and speaking on the claims that have been made by Donald Trump, that he was the one who initiated and he was the one that was the reason for the ceasefire between India and Pakistan. But we have seen that how our armed forces, they have again and again, our foreign ministry again and again have come out and stated that it was the Pakistani DGMO who called Indian DGMO and they wanted ceasefire, and perhaps after that the ceasefire was agreed upon. So the BJP says that it is insult to valor of our Indian armed forces. This is also very demeaning and degrading our armed forces, and also at a time when nation is speaking in one language, we see BJP says the opposition party, specifically the Congress party and Rahul Gandhi, attacking the government, to which we saw that how a press conference was also being held by the BJP today, and the BJP clearly stated that Congress party and Rahul Gandhi are speaking in the language of Pakistan. We have seen reactions coming in from Shehzad Poonawalla, national spokesperson, on the Pawan Khera statement, where he has also stated that this is the insult of Sanatan and the valor of Indian armed forces. So clearly we see that how exactly it's a massive issue that has escalated. But yes, at a time when the all-party delegations have gone to various countries, some of them are back and they are coming out and they're clearly saying in one voice that they have spoken about the idea of India. They have spoken about how India has hit back at terror camps in Pakistan, and also they have put the India first when it comes to exposing Pakistan on global stage. But unfortunately, Pratibha, the domestic politics politics is still raging on. The opposition has every right to question government, their policies, but when it comes to the national security, everybody should be together, and such kind of statement should not be made, which will be used by Pakistan as their propaganda to the outside. Back to you.
Okay, all right. Just a moment, Mohit. We'll also speak about what Rahul Gandhi has said and how it is in contrast to not just the official statement from the Ministry of External Affairs, but also what our forces have said. Do stay on with us. Let's play out what Pawan Khera has said. First, it was Rahul Gandhi who claimed India surrendered after Trump's call. Now it is Pawan Khera who's taking a dig at the External Affairs Minister. Listen in.
के साथ एक और नवरत्न है आपके कैबिनेट में, क्या नाम है, पराजय शंकर। अब पराजय शंकर चुप हैं बहुत दिनों से। पराजय शंकर चुप इसलिए हैं कि बेचारों को बोला जाता है अभी आप जवाब दो, फिर जवाब देते हैं तो ट्रोल हो जाते हैं। आप हो सकते हैं पराजय शंकर, ये देश कभी पराजित नहीं हो सकता, भले ही इसका विदेश मंत्री पराजय शंकर हो। के साथ एक और नवरत्न है आपके कैबिनेट में, क्या नाम है, पराजय शंकर। अब पराजय शंकर चुप हैं बहुत दिनों से। पराजय शंकर चुप इसलिए हैं कि बेचारों को बोला जाता है अभी आप जवाब दो, फिर जवाब देते हैं तो ट्रोल हो जाते हैं। आप हो सकते हैं पराजय शंकर, ये देश कभी पराजित नहीं हो सकता, भले ही इसका विदेश मंत्री पराजय शंकर हो।
Parajay Shankar, that's the dig that is coming in from the Congress party. And remember, even before this, Rahul Gandhi has also taken to social media time and again, referring to the External Affairs Minister as JJ. In fact, Times Now had even confronted him, asking him what is the JJ that he is referring to, when Rahul Gandhi had responded with "don't waste my time." And the Congress party is continuing this tirade. Now, in the latest, it is Pawan Khera who is making this remark. And Pawan Khera now hurls the Parajay Shankar jibe at the External Affairs Minister. So the Congress party has questioned Operation Sindoor, has even claimed, believe it or not, that India surrendered. That's the claim that was made by Rahul Gandhi.
सेना हो या सनातन हो, इनका अपमान यही तो कांग्रेस पार्टी की बन चुकी है पहचान। देखिए, एक पॉलिटिकल ब्राउनी पॉइंट स्कोर करने के लिए अब शंकर के आगे जय तो लग सकता है, पर पराजय लगा देना मतलब सेना भी पराजित हुई और शंकर जी के सामने आगे भी पराजय लगा देना। कांग्रेस पार्टी ने बार बार सैन्य शक्ति का भी और सनातन शक्ति का भी अपमान किया है। ये वही पार्टी है जो राम जी के अस्तित्व को नकारती है, राम जी देवता नहीं कहती है, जो कहती है कि राम मंदिर नहीं बनना चाहिए, और जो कहती है सेना के प्रमुख सड़क का गुंडा, सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक, खून की दलाली। अब ऑपरेशन सिंदूर को भी छुटपुट कहना, फेलियर कहना कि सरेंडर हो गए। ये कांग्रेस पार्टी दरअसल ब्लंडर है और पाकिस्तान में बन चुकी बॉय वंडर है।
Nalin Kohli of the BJP joins us on the broadcast. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Nalin Kohli. First calling the External Affairs Minister JJ, now calling him Parajay Shankar. What does the BJP make of the Congress party's attack?
It's condemnable. It's shocking. And this only confirms when the leader of a political party makes all sorts of strange and condemnable statements, the minions go one further mile to go to a level that you demean the country, demean the army, you demean the ministers, just because you want to score some sort of silly political points. They will need to reflect how far will the people of India ever forgive the Congress party for what it is doing in terms of attacking our armed forces, in terms of running down the national interest, in terms of their desperation to score a political point, and in the process, strengthening arguments from Pakistan against India. So really they have to understand, as the leader of opposition of the largest democracy in the world, is this how one is to discharge that responsibility? Is this how you have to let loose the other persons in the party to take it to newer depths? And the political parties that say they are sort of with the Congress on the India line, do they feel comfortable with the Congress party and its leadership and its functionaries using this language against the armed forces, dropping to levels that even Pakistan, its prime minister or its armed force chief, have not used language against India, India's prime minister, India's defense minister, or India's external affairs minister, as is the case.
But first it was JJ, then it was Parajay Shankar. Rahul Gandhi has recently claimed that Trump made a phone call and made Modi surrender. That was a claim that he made. This is despite the official statement by the Ministry of External Affairs rejecting these claims. These remarks are even being picked up by Pakistan. It's being hailed in Pakistan. Do you expect the Congress party to at least now have a rethink on its strategy on how it's approaching this? All right, we don't have Nalin Kohli any longer with us, but the BJP has questioned the Congress party on why this stance, saying this is being picked up by the Pakistani media, that this is unacceptable because the Congress party is raising questions on Operation Sindoor.
के साथ एक और नवरत्न है आपके कैबिनेट में, क्या नाम है, पराजय शंकर। अब पराजय शंकर चुप हैं बहुत दिनों से। पराजय शंकर चुप इसलिए हैं कि बेचारों को बोला जाता है अभी आप जवाब दो, फिर जवाब देते हैं तो ट्रोल हो जाते हैं। आप हो सकते हैं पराजय शंकर, ये देश कभी पराजित नहीं हो सकता, भले ही इसका विदेश मंत्री पराजय शंकर हो।
So this statement by the Congress party is coming just close on the heels of Rahul Gandhi making the big claim as well. He claimed that Trump said that Modi must surrender, and that is what happened. That's a claim that Rahul Gandhi has made.